Yes, this is microbiology. Today our topic of discussion is culture media. So here are the main key points of our today topic, that is introduction, ingredients and classification of media. First we start the introduction. Culture media is solid or liquid substance required to grow microorganisms from infected material to identify the causative agents. So the main point is that we have a culture media in two form, solid media and liquid media, and that is required for the growth of microorganisms such as bacteria, viruses, fungi. So what are infected material? Infected material may be stool, it may be blood, it may be pus, etc. So in this lecture we will discuss the main causative agent that is bacteria. So we basically identify these bacteria and characterize these bacteria on the basis of their colony characteristic on cultured media. So here is the main ingredient that is used in cultured media, water, that is providing hydrogen and oxygen, and electrolyte that contain NaCl maintain life of the organism. Peptone is a mixture of partially digested protein that is obtained from heart muscle. Casein or fibrin contain amino acid. Polypeptide and mineral growth factor like nicotinic acid and riboflavin. So the peptone is basically a partially digested protein that is extracted from heart muscle, and it contains amino acid, polypeptide and mineral growth factor. These all nutrients are important for the bacterial growth. Meat extract that is prepared from highly concentrated meat containing inorganic salt and carbohydrate. Blood and serum that is important component of enriched media. We will discuss later the enriched media in the classification of culture media. Agar used as a solidifying agent. It extract from seaweeds. So the agar, it can't provide any nutrient to the culture media, but it acts as a solidifying agent. So the first classification that is based on consistency. The first one is liquid media, or the liquid media is also called nutrient broth. The media which are without solidifying agent. So what is solidifying agent? The solidifying agent is agar. So, what are the basic component of nutrient water or liquid media? That is peptone water, NaCl, uh, extract, glucose. So, the second one is nutrient agar. Nutrient agar, when we put the agar to the nutrient broth or liquid medium, it will become a nutrient agar, or it may become a solid media or semi-solid media, and the base of agar percentage we put into it. So if we put 0.5% agar uh, in a nutrient broth, it it will make semi-solid media. If we put 1 to 2% agar, it make the solid media. Less significant of solid media is that the bacteria growth on solid media varies in appearance. It may be mucoid, round, smooth, rough, filamentous, irregular, and punctiform. So basically, every bacteria have their own colony characteristics. So by this characteristic, we easily identify these bacteria. Like mucoid colonies we found in Mycobacterium tuberculosis. So smooth and rough colony may be seen in E. coli, etc. Example of solid media is nutrient agar, McConkey agar, and chocolate agar, blood agar, lobular, serum slope. So what is McConkey agar? McConkey agar is basically if we put the crystal violet material and bile salt plus agar into the broth, nutrient broth, it will become McConkey agar. And what is blood agar? So if we put blood plus agar into neutron broth, it will make a blood agar. So what is chocolate agar? So if we heat blood agar on to 80 degrees centigrade, it will become chocolate agar and its color is brown. That's why it's called chocolate agar. While blood agar color is in the red in color, and Mekanki agar color is in pink in color. So what is Loeffler serum slope? If we put the serum into neutron broth, it will become a Loeffler serum slope. And the lab significance of semi-solid media is that it's mainly used to study the motility of microorganisms, and it distinguishes between the motile and non-motile bacterial strain. Uh, it includes Stewart and Ames media and mannitol motility media that are semi-solid media. And the semi-solid media is look like a soft jelly-like substance. The lab significance of liquid media is that if we require large growth of bacterial colonies that we can observe by this media. Liquid media are also called broad. We already discussed about it, and this media is also used for different fermentation studies. So the example include tryptic soy broth, so that is used for Staphylococcus aureus, phenol red carbohydrate broth, etc. So the classification that is based on nutritional component will be discussed later tomorrow, and that is sample media, enriched media, selective media, differential media, enrichment media, transport media. It will be discussed later. Thank you for watching.